Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Thursday, October 19th, 2023. Alright, let's get started. One across. Up to no good? That definitely doesn't fit. I wonder if we have rebuses already. Makes things more interesting. I would want this to be ups the ante. This is in italics, so it's got to be a theme answer. Interesting. Ups the ante. That doesn't quite fit. Even if we had up in a rebus. Was visibly embarrassed. It's not blushed. Is it flushed red? That's too long. Taken into account. And this is wordplay, so it's not about taking something into consideration. I wonder if it's about putting something into your bank account. Could it be deposited? Does that fit? Deposited. That does fit. That's a pretty good answer. Blank no good. Is it did no good? Give quite a shock. Could that be awe? Group in a roundup. Group in a roundup. I'm not sure what they're asking for here. Did some metal working on. It's not welded. Tent with smoke flaps in an anglicized spelling. This feels like it needs to be teepee. I wonder if deposited is not right. Let's see if this is an E here. Yeah, this is Aer Lingus. Oh no, I guess this is wrong. Let's take out both of these. Let's see, is this TP? I've seen it spelled like this on crosswords before. Column style. This has to be Doric, Ionic, or Corinthian. Doric is the only one that fits here. Cellular centers. That's interesting. It's plural? Cellular. Oh, I guess it's talking about a biological cell. This could be nuclei. Nice. Shelf made of Chips Ahoy and Oreo. Okay, those are both cookies. I don't know, is it Nilla? Like Nilla wafers? Those are cookies, right? Bolt at great speed. More wordplay. I think this is going to be an aptronym. I think this is asking for Usain Bolt, the sprinter. Nice. Knowledgeable within. In what? I guess I'm not that knowledgeable. Tropical resort locale, maybe. I really want this to be an aisle. Praise. This could be a verb or a noun. Risky thing to do in an affidavit. You definitely shouldn't lie. What happened next? An equivalent phrase. And? So I guess this is Nilla. Okay. And this looks like it's going to be clued in. So this has to be laud, praise. What do we have here? Did some metal working on. I wonder if this is annealed. That's kind of a $5 word. Makes things more interesting. Ups the ante. It really doesn't seem like that's gonna fit, does it? Blank clause. It's not Santa Claus. What else could this be? I guess it could be Mrs. Claus, right? Okay. Internal review for short. This is more wordplay, so I guess it's not about an internal review that would happen in a business. Internal review. I wonder if this is some kind of medical scan. That would be a different kind of internal review, right? It could be an MRI. Okay. Senate Majority Leader during most of Obama's presidency. I think that was Paul Ryan, yeah. One hanging around a kennel. More wordplay, so we're not talking about dogs. I wonder if it's an object that would hang around a kennel. What would that be? I'm not sure. Was visibly embarrassed. That's gotta be turned red, right? Was it not Paul Ryan? Oh, maybe it was Harry Reid. Is that right? Man, that's hard to remember now. I guess this is turned red. Yeah, that looks good. Taken into account. It almost looks like it is going to be about some kind of deposit. Interesting. This could be an ID tag, right? That would be hanging around the neck of a dog. So, taken into account. I think annealed has to be right. Group in a roundup. Give quite a shock. It's not stun. It does feel like we might have a rebus up here. Up to no good. This could be an O. Taken into account. Boy, there's something tricky going on up here. Round items in square cases. Items. I guess that's CDs, right? Food regimens. It's not diets? Here's another answer where we want more letters than would fit. IETS. Pyramid blank. Is that a pyramid scheme? That doesn't fit either. Territory divided into 2 states abbreviated. I guess that's probably the Dakotas. Top floor spaces. It's not penthouses or attics. It starts with a G? Egyptian temple site. I don't know. Is this a city? Interesting. Boy, we kind of ran out of things to build off of. Let's see if we can get some of these downs here. Sorry, my schedule's packed, an equivalent phrase. I wonder if that's I can't. That kind of works with pyramid scheme. I wonder if we have 2 rebuses here. Food regimens. Britain's historic Lady Blank. I'm not sure if I'm gonna know this lady. How English poets wrote previously. More wordplay. So it's not about a previous writing style. I think this is about a synonym for the word previously in poet speak. So that could be ere, right? Before? Okay. This really seems like it should be scheme. Lady. Is this Lady Astor? Do we have a bunch of rebuses in a row? Interesting. Make things more interesting. Makes things more interesting. These are slightly different. Well, at least we know this is a theme answer, so there probably are rebuses here. Hearst Mag. There's got to be a lot of Hearst magazines, right? Derbies EG. Well, a derby is a kind of hat, so this could be hats. Hasn't been hoodwinked by. I really want this to be is onto. That doesn't fit, though. I wonder if that's due to rebuses. Hearst Mag. 100 years abbreviated? That would be a century. How would you abbreviate century, though? I'm not sure. Would it be CTY? French automaker. That could be Citroën. That doesn't fit, though. I think there's an E here, right? I wonder if this is more rebus weirdness. Partner of cut. Religious agreements. More wordplay. So it's not about pacts between two different religions. I wonder if this is amens. That's a kind of religious agreement, right? Longtime sneakers brand. It's only 3 letters long? That seems a little weird. Risk it all. Okay, here's our theme answer. Make things more interesting. It feels like this is about gambling, doesn't it? Risk it all. Make things more interesting. Yeah, it feels like it's about betting. Go all in? Blank the kill. Go in for the kill? That is way too long. Musicians that play with mallets. Would that be xylophonists? Or glockenspiel players? I have no idea. I guess it could be drummers. That doesn't fit either. Actor Abe. Who is this? I don't know. Notify. Could that be alarm? I don't know. That doesn't feel quite right. Hit film whose narrator humorously remarks, thanks to her, all problems of feminism and equal rights have been solved. This sounds like it's a comedy. Thanks to her. So maybe they actually say her name here. All problems of feminism and equal rights. I have no idea who this could be talking about. Let's see if this is a Y. Hasn't been hoodwinked by. It's not is onto. Boy. Flamenco dancers cry. Okay, that's got to be Olay. Counterfeit coins. What do you call those? Are they slugs? I want to say maybe it's slugs. Musicians. Yeah, this is plural. Let's see if this is a U. Opens as some doors. I suppose that could begin with un. Space Chimp of 1961. Shoot, I think I've seen this name before. Is it Enos? You might provide the last 4 of this in brief. Yeah, that's your social security number. So maybe this starts with a G here. Ditch assistance. So is this about getting rid of assistance? I guess it could be go it alone. That would fit. Broadway's Lin-Manuel Miranda. Okay, that's looking good. Bother. Yeah, that could be eat at. So what is this? Maybe it's unlatches. Yeah. Finger wagging accompaniment. That's got to be a tisk. Greek god of the winds. I'm not sure if I know this god. California o Nueva York. Okay, these are Spanish names for states, so this should be Estad, right? Okay. Greek god of the winds. Gamble boldly, in a way, or a hint to the answers to this puzzle's italicized clues. Gamble boldly. This has got to be some clue that lets us know we have rebuses. I think. Let's see if we can get some more help here. Golfer's target. Okay, I think this has to be a hole. That's a good sign. Prefix with scopy. Shouldn't that be endoscopy? Yeah. Like a quilt. That should be sewn. Okay, we've got a bunch of rebuses here. Maybe this is double down. That would make a lot of sense, right? Because we've got a bunch of double rebuses on the downs. Okay, so this is not estado, it's estado. That's why it sounded so weird. Okay. Estado, and this should be a UB. Okay, so this is some kind of club. It has reading assignments. Yeah, that's definitely a book club. Okay, so every one of these squares is a rebus. So I guess that means these have to be rebuses, right? So this is not annealed. That's interesting. And this is probably TP with 2 E's. Makes things more interesting. Okay, I think we can finally put in ups the ante here because I think that would fit with rebuses. Let's see if we can do that. Ups, and this should be ST, HE, yes, and then we can put in ante here. Excellent. Okay, I'm so glad that actually worked. Okay, that's gonna make this make so much more sense. So that should be up to no good. This has got to be stun. Group in a roundup. Yeah, that's a herd. And this has got to be annealed. Yeah, we had this spelled wrong. We didn't have an E in here. So this is on deposit. There we go. We had the right idea here. All right, so risk it all. It can't be go all in. We have all in the clue. What's another name for going all in? I want it to be bet the farm. That would be a really fun answer too. That would leave us with an RM here though. I don't know. I don't think that can be right. What do we have here? Make things more interesting. I guess that means this has to be a rebus, right? So maybe this is not hats. That's so tricky. Is it going to be races instead? That would fit. Make things more interesting. Shouldn't this be raise the stakes? Let's see if that actually fits. This should be an ET. And then, yeah, I think that does fit. Nice. Okay, this is a lot to type in. All right, let's see if that works. Is onto. Yeah, we're finally onto this theme. This is diets. This is a scheme. And this was Aster. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, this is Cosmo, Cosmopolitan. And this was Century, CEN. Yeah, that makes sense. Musicians. Well, there aren't going to be rebuses here. I'm not sure what this is. I'm kind of not sure about this car now because there's going to be a rebus here. Interesting. I guess it could be ROEN because we wanted an E, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty likely actually. Partner of cut. It's not cut and dry. Is it cut and dried? That would actually work with our E. Yeah, so let's put in RO as a rebus here. Longtime sneakers brand. I guess that could be Keds, right? Because we need another double down. So, risk it all. Oh, I guess it's go for broke, right? Nice, okay. And then this should be RB, right? Yeah. Hit film. Oh, is this Barbie? I still haven't seen this. What is this? Blank the Kill. What? Oh no, I don't recognize this name. Oh, it's not Abe, it's Abe. It's Abe Vigoda. What is the second vowel here? I want to say it's an A. Musicians. What? This looks very strange. Notify. Okay, that's going to be inform. What's going on here? Blank the kill. Vibists? That can't be right. Something is off here, but I'm not sure what it is. Is this an I? Vigoda? Abe Vigoda. In at the kill? I guess that could be right. What is a vibist, though? I'm worried about this section. Let's save that for last. Egyptian temple site. Okay, I believe that's Karnak. Insurance or tax figures. That's got to be rates, right? University staffers could be RAs. Top floor spaces. Is it garages? Why would those be top floor? That seems strange. Certain volleyball players. I don't know, is it spikers? We probably have rebuses here. We should find out where those are. Blank a fool not to. I'd be a fool not to. Basketball great Thomas. Okay, that's Isaiah Thomas. Mentally slow. Risk it all. Okay, it's not go all in again. Yoo-hoo, this way. It's not over here? No. Equally quickly. It seems like that should be as fast. So maybe this is an FA? Yeah. High-end fashion house. We've got to have a double rebus here. Language akin to Manx. Oh boy. I'm not sure if I know this. Risk it all. We think this might be garages, although that seems very strange to me. Top floor spaces. What if this is a G? Yoo-hoo this way. As fast. Okay, so if this is as fast, this cannot be garages. It's probably going to end in an S, though. High-end fashion house. I'd be a fool not to. That would give us a BE here. Risk it all. Mentally slow. Okay, that could be dense. That's how I'm feeling right now. Maybe this is setters. Yeah, that would actually be 2 T's, right? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, maybe this is bet the farm. That's so funny. That's what we wanted for the first one. Okay, so this has got to be Hermes, right? All right. Yoo-hoo this way. Okay, this has got to be in here. And this is Erse. I guess that makes sense. That is a language. And this is Garrett's. There we go. That makes much more sense than garages. Get tight with. Get tight with. I'm not sure about this one. Apparel competitor of Playtex. Apparel. This is AEO? Greek god. Is it like Aeolus? I think I've maybe heard of that god. Modern day sort of provocateur. I think this has to be a troll on the internet. What's found in the center of a prune. This is wordplay, so it's not talking about a pit. Maybe it's the center of the word prune? I guess that would be a long U sound, wouldn't it? Let's see if this is an L. Special attention in brief. Yeah, that's tender loving care. Okay, so let's put in long U. And let's see if we can get these last few answers here. Critter that grows by leaps and bounds. Yet another wordplay clue. So it's not about growing really quickly. It's got to be an animal that actually leaps and bounds. I wonder if it's a roo. We do have this informal critter here. Get tight with. Yeah, that's got to be bond, right? What is this? OLG. End notes. More wordplay. There has been so much wordplay today. Okay, so this is not end notes of a book. I think it's end musical notes at the end of a piece of music. Yeah, that could be codas. So this is Olga? I don't think I've ever heard of that. And this was ALS. Nice. Okay, so I think we probably should just go ahead and put our best guess in here. I think that's going to be an I, Abe Vigoda, and In at the Kill, and whatever Vibists is. All right, let's throw this I in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Thursday puzzle in 31 minutes. Yeah, this was a very challenging Thursday theme, but I really enjoyed piecing together how it was working. Yeah, this revealer down here definitely helped. We're doubling down, literally. Each one of our theme answers is a common gambling phrase that's literally constructed of double downs. We have ups the ante, raise the stakes, go for broke, bet the farm, and of course the revealer, double down. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, and it was a really good challenge because there was a bunch of pitfalls, like this answer here could definitely have been hats, but it has to be races to fit in with our double down theme. Same thing with here, you can spell TP with just TE at the beginning, so it was definitely tricky to see that this is where one of our rebuses needed to be. On top of this very challenging theme, there was a bunch of wordplay today too. I think my favorite example was definitely on deposit for taken into account. That's a very good banking pun. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed solving that Thursday puzzle with me. If you want to double down and solve another challenging puzzle, come back tomorrow for the themeless Friday solve. All right, I think that's going to do it for now. I'll see you next time.